Hello there, Edison players. Welcome back to another tournament match review. Today we are doing round 3 of the ELLO tournament that we had the past weekend. Still in March, not April yet. And it's gonna be a Blackwing mirror match. And I don't think we've ever had that on the channel before. But I just had to feature these guys. These are Carlo on the left and Samuele on the right. They are Italian players, but they live close by the Belgian border. So they decided to show up to the tournament, and they did pretty well, no spoilers. And in round 3, they ended up getting paired against each other. So Samuele on the right, opening with the Whirlwind, Bora set 2. It's almost perfect. If the Bora was Shura, that would have been the ideal Blackwing opening. Carlo needs some time to think. Yeah, those back row could be anything, but eventually gonna normal summon Sirocco and try to attack the Shura, or rather the Bora after pumping, but yeah. It's gonna run into Dimensional Prison. Prison is nice, that's a bit of insulation against a potential Vayu. A lot of Blackwing players are on that one copy of Vayu just to summon off Shura. So Sirocco hitting the banish pile instead of the graveyard, that's not bad. Bora is gonna get in directly, and now Carlo has the Whirlwind Shura. Bottomless on the summon. Icarus attack is chained, so this Whirlwind won't be resolving, but Icarus attack is gonna target the Whirlwind and set Solemn Judgment, and Samuele is gonna chain the Solemn Judgments. Players seem to be discussing. But yeah, Icarus attack does target, so Solemn Judgments should be a legal activation, right? Unless I am missing something. So yes, health and life points are paid. I'm not sure what's going on here. But yeah, okay, the Solemn Judgment does resolve. Okay. And Carlo just passes a turn. Plays back to Samuele, who still has no additional monster, so it's just gonna be Bora against the world. And Carlo has Blizzard, so he's gonna Blizzard chaining 1, Whirlwind chaining 2, grabbing the Vayu. And yeah, if that Sirocco was in the graveyard, this would have been an easy Brionac pitch Vayu, but might be a bit more complicated than that here. Are we gonna see, yeah, Brionac to play around the Kalut? Yeah, pitch the Vayu indeed. And Delta Crow anti-reverse is gonna be chained. Yeah, you need to control a Blackwing monster to activate and resolve this. And it's gonna destroy only the face down Speller Traps, so only the Torrential Tribute. But oof! Carlo with the Dark Arm Dragon. Yeah. That is an immediate deal sealer, as we call it over here. And convincingly taking game number 1. So let's skip the side decking and head straight into game number 2. And I assume Samuele on the right will be going first again. Let's see. Does he have a Whirlwind Shura, Judgment Icarus? It's going to set a monster and set 2 back row. That's an interesting opening for Blackwing. So that set monster could be a, I don't know, Vayu most likely. Cyber Dragon is here to find out. A Bora. So it's very likely for Samuele to have a Blizzard in the hand. Otherwise you wouldn't just want to lose your Bora like that. Especially against an opponent who is main decking Sirokkos, who you could reasonably assume will be siding in the Cyber Dragon we see here. But 2 back row. Samuele with the Shura, chain Bottomless, chain Icarus, chain MST, and suddenly the field was entirely empty. Pulling the rug, coming in from a side deck. Does Samuele know more about Carlo's deck than we do? And when it comes to Blackwings, it only stops the Blizzard, I think. Yeah, player's just gonna be setting and passing. Setting and passing. I'm not entirely sure why the pulling the rug came in. Maybe Carlo is on a Gaiuses in his Blackwing deck, something like that. Here we are gonna see the Blizzard. Chainlink 1, Blizzard, Chainlink 2, Delta Crow, anti-reverse. So that prevents Carlo from using, for example, Bottomless on the Shura or Bora. Yeah, and there was a Bottomless, so very good call. Although apparently Delta Crow also destroys your own set back row. Okay. Blizzard attacking in for 12. Carlo has the Gorse, but yeah, Samuele can make Goyo in main phase 2, and that is bigger than Gorse or the token. Carlo fighting back with Whirlwind Bora, searching the Gale. Okay, that is gonna deal with the Goyo just fine. Special Summoning Gale. Gonna halve the Goyo's attack points, switching everything to attack. So the Goyo is on 14, so Gorse can attack over that for 1300 points of damage. The token has 12. So that's a lot of damage. Samuele on 2500 life points. And in main phase 2, Carlo can just summon a real Armor Master. And sets a back row as a cherry on top. Wow. It's gonna be difficult, but not impossible for Samuele to deal with this. MST on the Prison, that's a good start. Okay. Brain Control on the Gorse, attacking over the token. That's fine as well. But no way to convert. Carlo with the Shura, so it's looking pretty good for him. Yeah, even a Fossil Line, I wouldn't do it here. It's DD Crow, so Carlo will be taking this one in this Blackwing mirror match. Well played, well played. Guys, I was Ryan Atlas, thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't also already. Bye.